Weight gain sneaks up really fast, but the strategy I'm about to show you will help your overweight dachshund lose those extra pounds in no time. To understand why this plan works so well, we need to talk about how those extra pounds got there in the first place. There are two specific scenarios that open the door to weight challenges, and it all starts with one sneaky habit, a slippery slope really, that we as dachshund parents, myself included, often fall into without even realizing it. Our dachshunds are masters of the irresistible puppy eyes. They act as if they're starving, knowing that one tiny nibble from your snack might just be too hard to resist. And before you know it, that just one bite becomes a nightly routine, and suddenly your pup is looking a lot more plump. Or maybe your Doxie has started turning up their nose at their normal kibble. To get them to eat, you start adding table scraps, like pizza crusts, pieces of toast, pieces of cheese, or whatever's on your plate. Those tasty extras quickly add up, and suddenly your hound looks a lot more round. Once they've developed a taste for your food, their plain kibble just won't cut it anymore. How to tell if your dachshund is overweight. Stand above your dachshund and look down at their body shape. Do you see more of an hourglass shape with a visible waistline? Or is your dog's body more round with less of a defined waist, more of a barrel shape? If it's the latter, it's time to make a change. What should you be feeding your dachshund? We're starting with the treats. If you're serious about helping your dachshund shed those extra pounds, it's time to cut out those high-calorie dog treats and swap in some natural fruits and veggies instead. They not only support weight loss, but also keep your pup feeling full longer. Some great low-calorie options include carrot sticks, green beans, or even a few small apple slices. Try to remember this. Reward with fun, not food. While it's tempting to use treats as rewards, you can show your dachshund love with one-on-one playtime, walks, extra cuddles. Table scraps aren't the way to go. Now, before we dive into my favorite kibble for my dachshunds, tell me, what are your go-to healthy treats for your dog? Share them in the comments below. High-quality diet dog food. When you're picking a weight loss kibble for your mini dachshund, quality matters a great deal. Your best bet is to choose a dog kibble from your local pet store. Look for dog foods that list the real meat towards the top of the ingredient list. Personally, I've always trusted Hill's Science Diet Perfect Weight formula whenever my Doxies need to shed a few extra pounds. How much should you feed your dachshund? This is where the portion control comes in. Grab the Perfect Weight kibble or your chosen diet dog food and read the side panel. I love how it gives you two clear portions, one for maintenance and one for weight loss. That way, you always know exactly how much to pour into your dog's bowl. Add toppers. Now, when you switch to a diet dog food, your dachshund might need a little extra flavor to stay excited about mealtime. Here are some healthy toppers you can introduce gradually, and many of these are from the same options from our healthy treat list. Green beans, scrambled or boiled egg, fresh blueberries, and carrots. Here's how to properly use dog food toppers. Remove about 10% of your dog's kibble and replace it with one of the fresh, healthy toppers. So you're looking at a 90-10 ratio of kibble to topper. This small change will keep their meal balanced and exciting. Remember, introduce just one new topper at a time to avoid upset tummies and help your Doxie adjust. Another way to help entice your Doxie to eat their new kibble is to add a splash of water or low-sodium chicken broth, still keeping the 90-10 ratio. It bulks up the meal and helps your Doxie feel fuller without the extra calories. Slow them down. Most Dachshunds inhale their food. Using a slow feeder bowl at mealtime slows them down. Before we switched to slow feeder bowls, my mini Echo literally swallowed his kibble whole, and then of course always ended up getting sick. I was seriously worried about him getting bloat. These puzzle-style bowls improve digestion and turn mealtime into a fun brain game. No grazing. Leaving food out all day is a recipe for disaster, and if your dachshund eats whenever they please, it's impossible to keep track of their portions. Instead, break up their meals into two set times, one at breakfast and one at dinner, to keep portions in check. Measure out their meals. Never eyeball your dog's food. Always use a proper measuring scoop. Precise proportions prevent overfeeding and make it easy to stick to your diet plan. Track your progress. I know, it's hard to stay motivated during a process like weight loss because it takes time and work to make it happen. Keeping tabs on your dachshund's weight journey is one of the best ways to stay motivated and see real results. By recording your dachshund's weight from day one onward, you'll notice the small wins that keep you going. One benefit of logging your pup's progress is that you can share it with your vet, helping them monitor overall health and rule out any underlying issues. Here's how you take your dog's weight at home. Weigh your dog by stepping on the scale while holding them, and then subtract your own body weight. Keep the scale in a convenient spot so it's easy to check regularly. Get them moving. A simple, consistent exercise routine will boost your Doxie's physical and mental health. You can aim for at least 15 minutes of walking 2 to 3 times a day. It's okay to keep it easy. It's not a marathon. Overweight dachshunds need gentle, fun walks to build stamina. Keep in mind, if you're following this Doxie diet plan to the T, but aren't seeing any progress, it might be worth talking to your vet. Sometimes weight gain can signal an underlying issue. Your detailed weight tracker can be a valuable tool for your vet to review and help pinpoint any concerns. Now, if your dachshund still isn't too thrilled with their new diet kibble, you've got to try this homemade dog food recipe. I can't tell you how excited my Doxies get when I whip up a double batch of this fresh food in our own kitchen. It's a fun way to mix things up, especially for picky eaters. Check it out.